We all have that one teacher in our lives who leaves an incredible mark on our hearts. For me, that teacher is Cathy Wolf. She was my teacher for both first and second grade, and she also taught me during summer school. I remember how she would pick me up early in the morning and take me to school with her. Her daughter Annette would babysit my sisters and I during the summer. Miss Wolf was always one of my first teachers to arrive in the morning at the school, and she was always one of the last to leave in the afternoon. I remember being in her class, and I would stay up at the school with her till after dark sometimes because she was working so hard in her classroom trying to get everything ready for the next day, or if we would have a big program coming up, like Christmas programs or something that we would present to our parents. She would tutor me with my schoolwork, and she would also recognize the extra effort that I had to put in compared to my peers. One of my most favorite memories with Miss Wolf was a summer trip to Dallas to visit the Scholastic store. She thought it would be fun to bring me along, and during the drive, she told me how proud she was of my progress. At that time, I was reading at a 5th grade level. However, I was only in 2nd grade. Hearing her express pride in me meant the world, even more than hearing it from my parents or my grandparents. She knew how hard I had been working because she was one of the ones that worked with me the most. During our conversation, I mentioned wanting to get my ears pierced. Although my parents had told me that the rule was I had to be 13 years old, Miss Wolf somehow convinced them that I was mature enough to go ahead and get my ears pierced at 7 years old. So, sure enough, my mom took me to Claire's in Terrell at the Tanger Outlet Mall, and I got my ears pierced at 7 years old. Miss Wolf influenced not just me, but my extended family. She also taught my dad, who was in her very first class, as well as my Uncle Dane, my cousin Lindsay, and Jake. My grandmother assisted in her classroom and was inspired by Miss Wolf to go back to school and get her teaching certificate. Miss Wolf had a profound impact on my entire family. Finding an old letter of recommendation that she wrote for me in high school brought back many memories. Having Miss Wolf as my teacher for 2 years was incredibly special. She got to know her students and her families deeply, often sensing that when something was bothering us without us having to say a word. She taught us not only academics, but valuable life lessons. Miss Wolf and I try to meet up at least once a year. I know I can text her or call her anytime for advice. She has been there for me for all of my ups and my downs in life, and I am truly blessed to have her not only as my favorite teacher, but also as my friend. Congratulations, Miss Wolf. I love you, and I'm so proud of you, and I am so proud to call you both my favorite teacher and my friend.
Cathy Wolf is a legendary teacher. In the classroom, she was always excited about learning, and her lessons, oh my goodness, they were so engaging. Many great experiences and opportunities were given to her students. Now, she was tough, but it was in a very loving way. She believed in her kids and pushed them to do hard things. I am blessed to have known and worked with Cathy Wolf, and I am so thankful that both of my daughters got to have her for a teacher. She is truly one of a kind.
Cathy Wolf, first of all want to congratulate you on being named to our Hall of Honor. It wouldn't be a Hall of Honor without you being a part of it. You've just been a part of our lives for the past, over 50 years. When you first had Clint in first grade and then Dane in first grade, and all the years I worked with you as your mother helper was just such an important part of our life. And you are a part of our family and always have been since we've known you. And I've got to tell you, you were the one who influenced me to go back to school to become a teacher, because I saw what you gave to your students every day, and you've been such an important part of Van IC, and we love and appreciate you so very much. Congratulations.
Miss Wolf, Miss Wolf, Miss Wolf, Miss Wolf, Miss Wolf, Miss Wolf. I can't tell you how many nights I heard your name at our dinner table over the years. The plays, the books, the stories, the journals, all things that we still enjoy when our family is together. The individual attention that you gave Kirby, Hunter, Kennedy, and Walker really shaped them into the successful adults that they are today. All the while, 20 years ago, still mentoring me as a young mother. You changed our lives, Miss Wolf. Thank you. And congratulations tonight on being honored. You so deserve it. We love the Big Bad Wolf.